New Super Mario Bros. Wii is an amazing game. 8 worlds full of creative levels, a secret 9th world, 3 star coins in every level, enemy ambushes, evil pipes that make you press left, but I feel like something's missing. I've played this game with my grand total of 0 friends for the past 10 years, but there's definitely something that's been left out.
Hello you lovely Mayro person, my name is Ceave and welcome! New Super Mario Bros. Wii is not only a game full of dangerous roller coasters, horrifying auto-scrollers and nasty slopes, but the game also features a multiplayer mode called Coin Battle. The idea of this mode is to get some friends together and then to try to get more coins than your friends do. Yeah, I know that sounds weird, but bear with me. So instead of trying to collect as many coins as possible, Mayro and I decided to try to play the battle in the morally correct way. We tried to beat the 5 coin battle stages without picking up a single evil coin. How hard could this potentially be? It's not like the levels are designed to pick up as many coins as possible or anything. But before we hop into the levels, we probably should quickly establish the rules. Don't get coins. Star coins are fine, since Mayro allows them in his New Super Mario Bros. Wii Coinless run, and since star coins don't count towards the coin counter anyway. To avoid confusion, we will call the star coins star tokens, if they ever have to be brought up.
As Ceave is from Austria and I'm from Wales, it was a little difficult for us to link up and play New Super Mario Bros. Wii together, so to compensate, we used a little service called Parsec. This video isn't sponsored or anything, but I should probably explain a little bit about what Parsec is. The software basically allows people to connect to your computer and play games that don't support online. By using Dolphin Emulator, we connected both of our controllers through Parsec and played multiplayer across the internet. But sadly, this came with a slight catch. Firstly, neither of us were actually smart enough to make it work properly, so we had to play through our friend Skunkinator. It amazed me that Skunky was actually willing to talk with us, as we hijacked his PC for literal hours just to play New Super Mario Bros. Wii, but I'll take it. But secondly, as a result of this, the two of us had a small amount of input lag and a low frame rate. This made doing jumps of any kind almost impossible, so we had to splice our play session via save states if the jumps were too dependent on luck. Just so you know, the only time we used save states in the middle of a level was coin-1. We're in the first screen of the first level, and we already have a massive problem. There are coins everywhere. Every single coin has a gap of 1 block, meaning the player's hitbox is too large to simply stand between them without a mini-mushroom. And since this is coin battle, we can't just go and get one since we always start the level without power-ups. But guys, can't you just throw the power block?
We can absolutely throw the power block, but sadly this doesn't help for some weird and stupid reason. These dumb coins don't fall and despawn when a power block is thrown, unlike every other coin to ever exist on the planet. This is probably because the coins were placed on the tile above the floor, so the game thinks they are already on the ground. But luckily we can use the power block without throwing it.
Ceave held the power block on the left side of the screen for me to use as a platform. With a bit of momentum, I was able to get a wall jump off this question block and ground pound onto the top block. To help with the later section in the level, I had to ground pound this block so Ceave could have his mushroom. I need a mushroom now though, so I gotta wait for 10 years for this mushroom to make its way over to me. When it finally does that, I can get up onto the top level and get ready for yet another annoying jump. By running off the side, you can barely stick to the landing and reach the pipe, and after a few seconds of waiting, Ouija Woo magically reaches the pipe as well.
There are a few ways to get through the next area, but the safest way is to go along the bottom. By performing a ground pound to the left of this wall, we can reach the bottom layer and use the POW to clear out some of the coins. Then, using our big boy mushroom powers and Mario's surprisingly resilient head, we're able to crack open the brick blocks and to move on. Unfortunately, our struggles don't end here. See, this level really loves it to shower us with ugly coins as soon as we throw a POW block. But all those raining coins have to fall from somewhere, don't they? So when attempting to jump over the coins, we often ran into evil and invisible off-screen coins, which forced us to reset. The existing input lag and the fact that we both need to make it through here without accidentally collecting currency made this part surprisingly tricky.
The final section of the level is filled with dash coins. It's okay to touch a dash coin because it takes a second to actually spawn the coin. But because of this, we had to take different routes so none of them actually got collected. We used our mushy moves to dash through and reach the other side. After dodging a couple more off-screen coins, we did it. What? What on earth is this? You get coins for beating the level? This was not in the single player mode at all. I'm honestly disgusted by this feature. Who in their right mind thought that this was a good idea for a gimmick? This is honestly— Oh. So it turns out that despite collecting a crap ton of coins, we didn't collect any coins. Apparently, this icon right here, that is in the shape of a coin and clearly is a coin, is the icon that represents score, not the icon that represents coins. Here's a coin, here's the score. Coin, score. Coin, score. Coin, score. So, by the game's rules, this is not a coin. I'm not really sure if I should count this as coinless, but we're literally on the results screen, and it said we have none, so we may as well say that we did it. Yay!
So, Super Mario Bros. Is an absolute classic, and it's no surprise that we see level 1-1 getting remade again and again and again. So, of course, they remade it in New Super Mario Bros. Wii as well, but with New Super Mario Bros. Wii being a lot more, well, modern than anything on the NES, Nintendo just had to spice it up a little bit. Similar to how New Super Mario Bros. U and New Super Luigi U are filled with ambushing, rotating ninja coins, Nintendo decided to troll us here with even more rotation-controlled discs.
But it's not just the rotation controllers that are always working like an 8-3. There are these hidden boxes throughout the level that we can't see. When the player steps into this box, the blocks will rotate. In other words, we have to be really careful.
Being really careful is really hard though, in order to just take it slow and to see what triggers what coins we have to, well, go slow. Sadly, the stage is filled with nasty dash coins, so we both had to run through the dash coins while reacting to dangerous swinging coins everywhere on top of the existing input lag from hijacking Skunky's computer. Well, holy fuzzy, this level is definitely possible, but you might need to give your friend a little ride to get through here.
Coin-5? You forgot 3 and 4. I'm unsubscribing your channel from my computer. Yeah, I know we skipped Coin-3 and Coin-4. That's because at the time of me scripting this, we haven't tried to beat them yet, and I don't want to wait.
There's a teeny-weeny problem with Coin-5, which makes beating it without coins troublesome. Ladies and gentlemen, here we meet one of our old arch enemies again. Auto-scrolling. Auto-scrolling still hates us. But not only is Coin-5 an auto-scrolling level, it is a vertical auto-scroller. As it turns out, relying on 2 people to not mess up in a vertical auto-scroller with 2 different paths isn't that easy.
Despite the input lag, getting to the top was pretty simple for both of us. There were only a few tricky wraparound jumps, but we got used to them pretty quickly. The hardest part of the level was definitely the second half though. After Ceave sacrificed himself to the penguin gods, I made some quick jumps through the dash coins and reached this block. It would have been perfectly possible for Ceave to do the same on his side too, but he really wanted to go and see the penguins. Let's just let the penguin go out and about having a fun day. Look at him, look how happy he looks.
Hi penguin, bye penguin.
Bye penguin. I aspire to be as happy as that penguin.
The penguin didn't pick up any coins.
Now, doesn't this part look wonderful? It's not actually too bad, but you gotta go quick since waiting too long make a coin spawn in your face. I recommend wall jumping back over to the left here. Even though the block is rotating against you, I personally found it easier to jump onto the top platforms this way. Free your Ceave Gaming from the bubble, and that's Coin-5 complete.
With Coin-5 complete, we luckily don't have to deal with vertical auto-scrolling anymore. Is what I wrongfully assumed to be the case, because the next stage is already the next vertical auto-scroller. Here we have to ride a horrible ghostly platform to the bottom of this haunted mansion. Not only does this platform move at this painfully slow pace downwards, but sometimes the platform actually decides to be creative and to slowly travel upwards again. Especially during the first half of the level there isn't much going on, which makes this part rather boring.
To make matters worse, the stage is littered with dash coins. Normally, dash coins are no problem for us because we can, well, dash out of the way. But when the platform can't decide which direction it wants to take us, things become rather problematic. Let's just take a look at this mess. The starting area was alright, since we could just look in opposite directions to stop the boost from reaching us. When the star token becomes available, we both run to the right to avoid being blocked in by swinging coins on the left. However, the Big Boo isn't so happy with us doing this, so he decides to block off the entire path.
In order to deal with this, we had to develop a beautiful plan. Seriously, Mayro. Anyway, it went as follows. Mario grabs Luigi and starts to perform a very special dance to confuse all the boos in this area. While performing this dance, our hitbox is just small enough to squeeze between this big boo and the dash coins to the left. And since the boos on the right can't reach us either, we are free to grab this star and to kill all the dead ghosts. Hooray!
Thankfully, the rest of the level is surprisingly simple. As long as we don't fall... I gotta say, I didn't expect these coin battle levels to be so easy. I mean, they all took like half an hour each, but still. Heck, even the auto-scrollers weren't so bad. So I'm sure with Coin-4 being situated on a moving platform, we'll also run into no issues. We even get a propeller suit. Here's the deal. There's basically no room for us to both platform through the level together. There's one main route, but we have to platform across two simultaneously without collecting a single coin. In short, we were screwed.
Okay, so here's the plan. Mayro has to go across the top while I go across the bottom. As long as Mayro makes it onto the platform, he should be able to outrun the dash coins and to reach this block. Then I should be able to carry him to the other side while watching out for all the shiny yet... Mayro, what are you doing? You won't be able to replicate that.
Yeah, that was definitely intentional, guys. I'm really good at Super Mario. So, that's that. All 5 coin battle stages without collecting a single coin. Again, massive shoutouts to Twitch user SkunkyNator for allowing us to steal his PC for this video. And of course, shoutouts to Ceave Gaming for helping me through these monstrous levels. I know a lot of people think he steal from me, I steal from him, but in reality, we're just friends who like doing unbelievably stupid things in our video games. If you enjoyed this video, be free to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. And I urge you to do the same thing over on Ceave's channel since he makes some of the best videos on this website. Thanks for watching, see ya.